What a beauty! What an entrance!
The Audi e-Tron GT.
The e-Tron GT is the first battery electric model from Audi with a flat floor architecture, with 100% electric quattro drive, torque vectoring and four-wheel steering.
You ask about electrical range? From 433 up to 472 kilometers, according to WLTP. Top speed, 250 kilometers per hour. It's the most powerful Audi ever built. From 0 to 100, 3.3 seconds. So charging time up to 80% capacity with up to 700 kilowatt at an 800 volt charging station. Less than 23 minutes. You better rush with your coffee break.
What makes the e-Tron GT sustainable?
There are recycled materials in the interior, like the seat fabric.
Man behind the design of the e-Tron GT, Marc Lichte.
This beauty here is by far the most attractive car I've ever drawn. It's the first battery electric vehicle based on a low-floor platform. And because of this, you have to know that aerodynamics are very important for an EV, because you can extend the range. And that's why we came up with a complete new design process. We came up with some really sophisticated aerodynamic ideas, like the flush single frame, like this air curtain here, like the flush rocker, and my favorite detail, like this super fast, almost streamline-shaped roofline. And and all these features together are the reason why we left the wind tunnel with a very low drag coefficient of 0.2. And that's the reason why we could increase the range by many, many miles. There's a huge battery pack located in the floor, 95 kilowatt. It's very big. It is a real four-seater, and the result is that the overall height is 2 inches less than an S7. And the reason is that the engineers came up with a battery pack which has different height levels. And that's the reason why even a tall guy like me is able to have enough head clearance in the second row. Proportions like a super sports car and the usability of a real four-seater, and that's something completely new. That is the next step in our light technology, this X, which visualizes laser light technology. The taillights are matching perfectly to the headlights, the precise LED band which are running in these vertical elements, and this creates a unique and progressive expression. Widest muscle we ever designed at Audi.
In the e-Tron GT, we are very proud to propose some option leather-free. In this case, for example, for this textile, we use a big percentage of sustainable fiber. When you enter in your car, every morning you sleep inside, no? So you have a very subtle sound, and you recognize this sound is your car. And it's still sporty and it's still perfect, so great. The gloss of the material is something that we work a lot. Never too shiny, never too matte.
Nico, to prove how capable the e-Tron GT really is, I'm gonna give you an edge and let you drive it while I drive my Formula E car.
Come on! I got him! I got him!
Oh, what a cool performance, really, from this road car. I mean, amazing, huh? Oh, and it was pulling we were exactly the same performance all the way down. I lost out by 2 meters.
Nice wheels, Nico. Wasn't expecting anything different.
Hi, Steven. I was so impressed because the acceleration that I could compete with a full-blown racing car, and then also the traction control so smooth, it was really beautiful.
Yeah, I was really impressed on how close it was, because we're talking about a racing car, and you can see the transfer of technology straight away from the Formula E to the RS e-Tron GT. When you drive for the first time the RS e-Tron GT, it's a completely new experience. Just the amount of torque, the acceleration, the agility, and of course the build quality of Audi.
Well, first of all, driving that Audi is just also good for my conscience, because it means that I'm playing my part in shaping the future of mobility and in making mobility more sustainable.
And so you accelerate from 0 to 100 in only 3.3 seconds, and this is amazing, even compared to other RS models.
100% electric,
and the Audi typical Quattro.
So the Audi e-Tron GT combines the advantages of a Gran Turismo with high performance. And in the interior, we have a driver-focused architecture. So the interior is a pure Gran Turismo feeling. It's sporty, it's comfortable, and it's really wide feeling. It's built for high daily usability because it comes as a 4+1 seater with sufficient headroom also in the rear of the car.
We transformed the mechanical Quattro into a super-performing electric Quattro. Due to more than 10,000 Newton-meter at the wheel of the RS e-Tron GT and the ability to transfer torque in an instant from front to rear and vice versa, we realized, as you said, Linda, an acceleration of 3.3 seconds from 0 to 100. This can be performed many times without any power degradation because we had engineered a tricky and robust thermal management system. Active air suspension and torque vectoring combined with a super fast stability and steering software matches.
These special rims, they are made from carbon-reduced aluminum and have dedicated aerodynamic design for reduced energy consumption, both in production and in use. We are right in the middle of our biggest transformation ever in history and aim to be CO2 neutral by 2025 at our production sites. The production in Brussels, Győr, and Böllingerhöfe is CO2 neutral on balance. Besides that, we will introduce more than 30 electric vehicles until 2025, 20 of them fully electric.
The e-Tron GT starts a new era, and it's only been possible due to the future-oriented mindset of everybody at Audi worldwide.
For us, the focus is on shaping tomorrow's mobility today.
So that's just